Hi, Geminis. This is your May reading. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign Geminis. If you don't know how to check your charts to see your placement or where Gemini falls, other than your sun sign, there's a link below showing you how to do so. It's a very quick, short video of me pulling my charts so you can see how to do yours. It's free, very simple. I'm starting this reading with the Oracles of the Unicorns deck. I'm going to give you a quick message. I have the PDA version of the guidebook, so I'll pull the messages from there. I've already pre-shuffled two of my decks, but I have a few out just in case I need to clarify deeply into the reading. Hello. Um, so let's go ahead and get started. What are the messages for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign Gemini for May. Keep in mind the messages can apply to your past, present, or future, mixture of all three, because time is fluid and we work through the energy differently. We all have masculine and feminine energies. Any messages for May for Geminis? Any messages for May for Geminis? Happy birthday if you're celebrating your birthday early or mid-May. Courage. You are safe. Fear is an illusion. Set strong boundaries. You could be up in your head a lot. Mercury does rule your sign, so you are very mental. I feel like I need to pull another one for you. Anything else for Geminis? That's too many. Anything else for Geminis? It was two, but I don't want to have to read all three of those. Expansion. Spread your wings and soar. Share your messages and shine your light. Show the world what you're made of. So I think there is a need to kind of break out of your comfort zone to an extent. There could be some fear at play here coming up for you. Sorry. Pluto is retrograde right now, so that could very well be something that is coming up for you and the collective. Sorry while I adjust this. Ugh. So yeah, there could be some fears being triggered for you during this period. Oh crap, I can't get this thing to stay still. The wind is blowing. Okay, it's gonna be a little tilted, but you'll still be able to see. So let me look in the PDF book to read courage to you. All right, let's look at courage, and then we'll pull cards to see what you need these, or why these oracle cards came up, what you're needing courage for, what you're breaking away from. This situation requires you to respond from a place of love and courage, and to trust that you are in a safe place no matter what the outcome. Fear has been used to control you throughout lifetimes to ensure that you never get too powerful. The media bombards us with stories that can lower our vibration, and many of us as children have been programmed to believe the world is unsafe. This unicorn and her guardian can call on you now to rise into your power in order to shatter the illusions of fear. When you remember who you are, an infinite, powerful being, you can never truly be harmed. You become untouchable. Journey now in the knowledge that the world you live in is loving and kind, that others can be trusted, and that you are always protected. When you do this, you are free. Sorry, something's blowing around. When you do this, when you do this, you are free to live with an unshakable sense of security. You can pursue your dreams more fearlessly and take risks, knowing that you can create the results you want and have no need to be afraid. Call on the unicorns to walk every step of your path by your side. Listen as they remind you to be courageous, stand in your power, and listen as they remind you to be courageous, stand in your power, and trust that you are safe. Sorry. All right. Let's look at expansion also. I feel like you are definitely in a transitionary period where you are like I say, breaking out of a comfort zone and no longer fitting into social norms like you feel like you previously may have had to in the past. You're just doing what feels right for you, no matter who or what around you disagrees. And I think you're getting more comfortable doing so. This is what this feels like. Like, I don't want to do what everybody else wants me to do. I want to do things my way, and you're not allowing fear or hearsay to really just to hold you back, or to you're not allowing anybody's opinion to really hold you down or keep you in a box. You're just doing what feels right for you. I love it. All right, expansion. You are brilliant, talented, and and it is now time to soar into your success. Your soul is calling you to share your message, shine your light, and make a difference. Have the courage to do the things you're scared of. Stretch out of your comfort zone into your potential. What did I say about comfort zone? Although you may feel some discomfort at first, you will soon feel like this Pegasus flying out of the clouds and into brighter skies. Do not allow anyone or anything to clip your wings, keep you grounded, or make you feel less than you really are. Others may feel uncomfortable as you expand. They are just anxious you will leave them behind. Instead of shrinking yourself to appease their fears, stay true to your path and continue soaring higher and shining brighter. By doing this, you will show them how to do the same. It is up to them to have the courage to follow. You are here for greatness, and now is the time to show the world your magic. I love this. I love this. I feel like these cards definitely go together, so I'm not going to clarify them separately. I feel like the message is completely together, on the same wavelength. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards, get into this a little bit further, a little deeper. I'm going to use the Modern Witch Tarot deck to pull the main cards, and then we'll further clarify anything that comes up. The bottom of the deck on the thumbnail, we have the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Cups. So I think as soon as you do this, you advance to your ultimate happiness very quickly. Your friendship circles could be changing. You could be exploring your creativity as well. But I feel like your happiness just increases and expands the more you are true to yourself. All right, show me why courage and expansion are here. Nine of Cups. So I feel like you are on the road to self-content and happiness, self-sufficiency in the emotional capacity, like being happy all on your own, having a wish fulfilled, or just being okay with who you are, feeling good about yourself. Do I need to take these? Okay. We have the Four of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. I think you are investing in your foundation, in the core of who you are. If it's a new relationship, a new job, or a new outlet of expression, creative expression, you are settling down into it and you are investing. You're probably learning more about what makes you feel free and what makes you feel more of who you are, and it's making you feel happy. You feel like you're becoming more of yourself, and it's exciting. And it's something that you're probably doing mostly alone. You're probably making a lot of new friends. But I feel like it does make you want to celebrate. It makes you very excited. Anything else for Geminis for courage and expansion? Death. Yeah, I think this definitely does represent your transformation. You're going through a rebirth, a metamorphosis. I love it. All right, at the bottom of the deck, Tower. So something could be happening very suddenly or drastically, or you could just be dealing with a lot of upheaval, a lot of challenges, or things that are just not easy to deal with. Challenges when it comes to making plans, maybe, or to building relationships. With the Two of Wands just beneath that, this can also be an epiphany, a sudden knowing, or a sudden change. So that can vary. It's Mars energy, which rules Scorpio and Aries, and I believe this is going to be Pisces, it's water, Cancer, or Scorpio. We have Earth energy with the Pentacles, Aries with the Four of Wands, Scorpio with the Death card. Sorry, because I hadn't been doing that in the other reading. So all right, let's look at the Nine of Cups first and get further into this. See what this self-contentment, this happiness. It also feels very like self-assured and just yeah, very sure of yourself. It's like other people may not understand what you have going on or why you're doing what you're doing, but you understand it and you're okay with that. Show me more about this Nine of Pentacles. Why am I saying Nine of Pentacles? Sorry, Nine of Cups for Geminis. Show me the Nine of Cups for Geminis. This is not the deck I want to use, first of all. Maybe that's why our cards aren't coming out. Show me the Nine of Cups for Geminis, please. Show me the Nine of Cups for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs, please. All right. Three of Cups and Seven of Cups. So I think this could be looked at very many different ways. I think your friends are probably a little bit confused about what you're doing because the Seven of Cups can be illusions or confusion. Some of you could be feeling like you are not really sure who your real friends are, and like who's really for you, who's against you. What the Three of Cups does represent communal support, friends, family, celebrating, things like that. Yeah, I think you probably are being presented with with options, like with many options. Your friends may also be distracting you. The Seven of Cups can be looked at as a distraction. They may be distracting you with like trying to drink, trying to party, trying to hang out, and do other things that aren't aligned with your path. Otherwise, I do think this is just coming into more balance. Not necessarily balance, but yeah, like friendships that are better suited for you, that are less confusing. Let's see more about these two cards. Show me the Three of Cups. I don't want to use this deck either. Show me the Three of Cups. Inspiration. Ace of Wands for the Three of Cups. So I do think you have a lot of new ideas, and inspiration from probably the friends that you are with, like your circle. You could inspire each other. You could be bouncing ideas off of each other. That could also be what the Seven of Cups is about, like having a lot of ideas and wishful thinking and just exploring your ideas and kind of daydreaming. It does feel like could be daydreaming. Anything else about Three of Cups? Yeah, Knight of Wands with the Ace of Wands. I think you are having a lot of new ideas, a lot of new inspiration. You want to venture off and try these ideas or act on them and put some action, just put some action towards it. And it involves creativity, passion, arts, perhaps. Show me Seven of Cups, please. Yeah, I think this is probably you meeting people who you can explore your ideas with. Show me Seven of Cups. Maybe like-minded people. Four of Wands again, and Four of Pentacles, which represents security and homecoming. So I do feel like you're finding a safe place to explore your ideas and also to kind of work through any emotions that you kind of have lingering. I think you're finding a place or surrounding, either within yourself or within a circle that you feel safe in. You feel like you can be yourself. You feel like you can share things that are on your mind without being judged. It feels really good. Okay, let's move this off to the side and clarify the Page of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. I have to put this charger back on the phone because it's tripping. All right. Let's look at the Page of Pentacles a little closer. See what you're investing in, what you're learning, what you're paying attention to. Show me more about the Page of Pentacles. Show me more about Page of Pentacles, please. Ace of Swords, Three of Wands. So yeah, I do think this just represents you learning, learning more about what this safe place is, what this foundation is, whatever it is that you want to settle into, that describes your foundation, that involves your alignment. you're learning more about what that is, what that looks like, getting very clear on that, and making investments towards it, like putting your efforts and your energy into it, so that when it comes, you'll be ready. With the Three of Wands and the Ace of Swords, like getting clarity, um, having ideas, exploring your curiosities, and then the Three of Wands is like an act of waiting. Like you're doing other things, you're putting your plan in motion, you're investing your time, your energy, your efforts, your money accordingly, so that when this foundation comes, when it appears, you'll know exactly what it is, you'll know how to identify it. Let's look a little closer at this. Sorry. Let's look at the Ace of Swords. Show me the Ace of Swords, please. Ten of Wands. Some of your ideas may feel like they're overwhelming, like they're impossible, difficult to achieve. You may be feeling like you have a workload or a list of responsibilities that's just too much for one person, or that's just overwhelming. Your ideas, or the truth about what you want, you just could feel like you want too much. Show me the Three of Wands. I think that may be just a little bit of pessimism. That could be leaving as well. I feel like that's dissipating. It's probably part of the transformation that's dying off. The Three of Wands, Judgment, Reckoning. This represents forgiveness, second chances, learning from the past. I think is the most prominent message of this card. Judgment is Pluto energy, so this does represent change, transformation, rebirth, destruction. I feel like your plans have probably changed a lot. That's probably what the Two of Wands underneath this Tower card represents. Um, you've probably had to go back to the drawing board a couple times. That's probably why your ideas feel like they're such a burden. Like it's just overwhelming and maybe even a little bit stressful. Like you feel like you want too much, because the Wands is desire, but it's the burden. So you feel like you want too much or something like that. But I think you're just simply learning from the past, like what you invested into, or where you put your time, energy, effort, or money that didn't work out for you, or you invested into things that didn't look like your perfect foundation or your safe place. We have a lot of fours here, by the way, also. We have the Four of Wands here twice and the Four of Pentacles. Anywho, I think you're doing some self-forgiveness within. You're probably forgiving other people who played a part in past situations, but this does represent learning from the past, taking notes from the past. And I think this Three of Wands, when it comes to anticipating, you know what to expect based on the past. Like you know what to expect and what not to expect, either or both, based on the past and how past situations have gone. So you may not have your expectations too high, but at the same time, you're still investing towards what you truly want. Anything else? The World. Yeah, you don't get any more solid than that. Judgment followed by the World. These are the last two cards in the Major Arcana section of tarot. So it's like coming to a place of acceptance about something, really learning some type of lesson, and ascending, not having to deal with it anymore. Completion. It's like the next chapter of something. The World card. Um, Saturn energy, so it does represent discipline, structure. So I think this just kind of piggybacks off of what I just said. It just represents you're learning a lesson, you're closing a major chapter, and you're entering a brand new cycle, a brand new phase. It's gonna be less burdensome. I think also you'll feel like you don't want too much. You're not being excessive with the things that you want. You'll feel like it's tangible. Let's see this Four of Wands. Show me Four of Wands, please. Four of Swords and King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles It's mastery of something. The kings are about mastering something, mastering the energy. And I think this is representing you investing, where you put your time, your energy, your effort, and your money, and who you invest in. Also, just being generous and loyal and strong, and having a strong sense of self, being very mature, and having your home together, your business together. This could be like opening your own business, starting your own business, investing in someone's business. This very much so could be you creating something of your own, creating a circle, a new passion, a new art, a business, something tangible like that, or just discovering a brand new part of yourself and just really diving into it. But the Four of Swords, I think, represents like it's a resting energy. So with the Four of Swords and the Four of Wands here, it's like this is a place where you feel free. You can, maybe you feel free. You don't have to think so. You don't have to stress about. You don't have to, yeah. You don't have to think so hard about being generous and giving your time, your energy, your effort, because it's a safe place. If that makes sense. The Four of Swords is also just about um, easing your mind. For me, it's like resting, taking a break, taking a vacation, a mental vacation, downtime for yourself. Um, it's a solitary energy, but this, it gives me a sense of freedom with the King of Pentacles being here. Could also be freedom from responsibility. Like the King of Pentacles is still very responsible, but let's just clarify, because I'm like, I don't want to keep guessing. I'm like, it could be this, it could be that. Let's just see what it is. Show me the Four of Swords. The Eight of Swords popped out, but I put it back. So you could very well just be ending a cycle of worrying and stressing about, um, can I invest here? Can I put my time, my energy, my effort here? Like, is this a safe place for me? Instead of having to think so hard about that, you can just be free. Show me the Four of Swords. The High Priestess reverse. That would represent like secrets being revealed. The High Priestess is also about like things being hidden, but in the reverse, it's like everything's out in the open. So maybe there's no need, there's nothing hidden. There's no fear here with this Four of Wands situation. That could be what this represents. Another way to look at this could be that you could have been suppressing your intuition. I don't know. Let's see. Show me more about this Four of Swords. Three of Clouds, which is Three of Swords. Something about processing some type of pain and suppressing your emotions or your intuition. Maybe you have been suppressing or not dealing with some pain or some deep emotions or some deep hurt that you felt until you had a safe place to do so, or until you had solitude, until you could really do so how you want it to, because this is a very solitary energy, the Four of Wands. I'm sorry, the Four of Swords. So maybe you have been keeping it down, suppressing it until you could really examine it and invest the time into it like you want it. Show me the King of Pentacles. It's Cancer energy. We have Capricorn, Scorpio, Taurus. Show me, I think we have Gemini as well. Libra. Show me the King of Pentacles, please. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles, opportunity. A new opportunity, a solid opportunity, like state, like you needed stability, you needed freedom, you needed yeah, you needed the freedom to express yourself the way you wanted to. Maybe you needed to just have the perfect, I don't know, maybe you needed to be by yourself. Maybe you were surrounded by too many other people. Maybe that's what the Seven of Cups and Three of Cups was about. Maybe people around you were distracting you, and you couldn't really, you didn't feel comfortable expressing yourself, or you didn't feel free to really deal with this pain or this heartbreak or this betrayal or whatever these emotions or fears were that you had suppressed. And then finally, when you're able to when you're alone, you're able to deal with it. Show me the King of Pentacles. Anything else for the King of Pentacles? Anything else for King of Pentacles? Okay. Nine of Cups. So that was the first card to come out, and this is the last card. So, well, so far. Um, yeah. I think you just needed the opportunity to really work through your emotions so that you could get to a place of contentment and happiness. Or or this could be looked at as you some opportunity for you is making you very happy. You look at it as a wish come true. It may put you in a very powerful position. It may involve money or something like that, but it makes you very, very happy. Sorry about that, connection issues. So the Three of Swords and the High Priestess reverse, I think this represents fears, just like really deep subconscious fears, probably fears that you couldn't even identify. You couldn't really put your finger on it. But you are having the courage and the strength to work through them. And I think this also represents you holding back until you got into this Four of Swords. Like until you were alone, until you could deal with things quietly and discreetly on your own terms the way you wanted to, or until you could mentally sort through them, or until you had some mental ease. It'll vary for different groups of you. But I do feel like you are gaining some type of opportunity that is going to make you very happy. This Four of Wands could be that opportunity, could be a job opportunity, or like I said, just the opportunity to start your own business or whatever it is. It's emotionally fulfilling. You feel like you view it as a wish come true. It's making you feel very stable. I think this reading really feels like it's like come full circle, because the last column looks, or this third column looks very much so like the first one. I think this is just kind of gonna kind of reiterate everything else that has been brought up in this reading. So let's go ahead and look at the Death card. Show me the Death card for Geminis. The Lovers alignment. This is your card, Gemini. I think you are stepping into more of who you are. You're transforming into the real person that you absolutely, truly are. This expansion card. You are having the courage to do so. I think that's what the Strength card is about. Having the courage and the compassion to do for yourself first and to put yourself first. And you are aligning into your purpose. Who you truly, truly are at your core. I love this. Also making decisions for your future that are based on love and not lust, not temporary satisfaction, but long-term gain and growth. You're in this King of Pentacles mindset. I love that. Anything else for Death? Okay. Let's clarify. The Lovers. Show me more about the Lovers, please. Nine of Pentacles. This is an independent energy of self-sufficiency. You're becoming more aligned into who you are, and you're coming into a place where you don't need external acceptance, approval. You are fulfilled from within, emotionally, financially. You can feed yourself, you can take care of yourself, you can support yourself, you can provide for yourself. You're just in a really good place, and you're very independent, and you feel good about stepping into this. Anything else for the Lovers? That's Virgo energy, which you are both ruled by Mercury. Show me more about the Lovers, please. Anything else for the, okay. Six of Wands, victory, success, happiness, celebration. I think you are accomplishing something. You feel accomplished. You're proud of yourself. I think that's what that represents. Just being very proud of yourself, feeling very independent, having everything you need in every sense of the way. Just being very fulfilled and feeling very full and aligned. I love it. Very, very good energy, Gemini. I love this for you. So let's get some final advice. Final advice for Geminis, please. To close this reading. Final advice for Geminis. Too many. Final advice for Geminis. All right. So, we have the Five of Swords reversed, the Hermit card, and the Four of Wands for the third time. So I think you definitely are settling down into something. If not settling down into something like a relationship, a job, a home, or something physical, it's alignment. It's just coming into major, major alignment very quickly and very strongly, very stable, very secure. Like your foundation is very strong. Um, I get a sense of like strong awareness and self-assuredness. So I love that. There is something I think that you probably need to accept defeat with. You probably have had too much pride and have continued something a little too long. But there's a need to leave something behind or let something go. It's only going to lead to destruction or arguments or just spats or something like that. Um, don't be forceful. Don't try to force something to work if it's not working. There may need to be you may need to just walk away from it to let it go and to not stress about it. I think that's what that Four Swords energy is about, to just kind of take a break and to mentally just rest. There is something that you need to stop forcing. Don't force anything, and also don't think about something too much. It's like if you can't find a new perspective, if you can't find new ideas, it's like don't wreck your brain. That's not going to help you. You need to take a couple steps back. So we have Hermit, Virgo energy with the Four of Wands, Aries energy. So this, I believe, would represent for you to take some time to seek within and to get really clear about what it is that you want. Connect deeper through meditation to your higher self. This could also be like you researching, you working on a solo project, writing something, being very I think this is a journey that you're doing alone. I think this is definitely alignment for more than most of you. I think it's alignment more than anything. You're stepping into a place of alignment on your own. This may cause some alignment to happen externally in your circle as well, but I feel like you are really going deep within after this situation, whatever this is. May have been something that you tried to force, someone else tried to force it. You're just mentally wrecking your brain about it. You couldn't really accept defeat, or you couldn't quite understand why something wasn't working. And then you go within and you come to this place of alignment. And I think it's beautiful. So I think that is your advice, not to force anything, to go within and to seek for the answers within. to research topics that you are curious about, to learn more about whatever it is that you want to invest your time, your energy, or your money into. And it gives you a sense of freedom as well. So, again, I love that for you. Thank you so much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you like this reading and you want to see future readings from me. Um, this was a really great reading. The messages were pretty awesome. I hope they were helpful for you. If you want personal readings, that information is below, as well as my social media if you want to keep up with me there. Um, and I'll be back on for who's next? This is Gemini, so Cancer. I'll be back on for Cancer. Check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs. And until next time, peace, love, and light. Bye.